You're watching 1700, and we are here with 1/8 of Jazz Party, Dusting McNulty. How are you, man?
Very well, nice to be here. Nice and temperature controlled. I mean, air conditioned.
I can imagine it's a lot cooler than your weekend.
Yes, indeed.
You just come back from Golden Plains.
Yes, we had a ball.
Elephant in the room. How was that?
It was amazing. We had an incredible slot, and yeah, it was really fun. Like, we had all 9 of us on stage, 2 drum kits. It was fun. I can say,
Incredible.
you know. It's a great festival.
It's an amazing
I'm a little bit rusty, you know.
Still recovering a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I stayed as long as I could. Got back late Monday night.
Did you catch any good acts?
Yeah, there's lots of good stuff. I mean, the band that played before us, The Damned,
yeah.
some, like one of the original punk rockers. They were great. And Cash Savage and the Last Drinks.
Sweet.
They were great. They were very like country rock, like Rolling Stonesy.
It's awesome.
Yeah, lots of good stuff.
Awesome. So you're the main writer and half the vocals and a sax player. And you collaborate with 8 other people.
Don't hold it against me.
What's that like? You're working with 8 other people. How do you guys go with that?
You have to improvise a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not quite even 8 other people. Like, we do have a couple of rotating members as well. Yeah. But the good thing is we live in Melbourne, and generally there's just a giant pool of incredible talent.
Oh yeah.
Like, so many, and incredible jazz scene, and we get to play with the best musicians, in the world, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Definitely.
The scene in Melbourne,
at least.
Oh yeah, definitely. The scene in Melbourne's incredible, and like, you guys really only just started like touring, I guess, and kind of recently writing your own original songs and like going into the studio and throwing that down, and like have been doing a bunch of reading with a bunch of like big piece bands, like how they kind of operate in a studio environment. How have you kind of found switching from playing live to trying to translate that sound into the studio?
The studio is really fun.
Yeah.
The studio is really fun, but it's obviously completely different to playing live. I mean, it's kind of like someone compared it to reading a book or watching a movie. You love the book, and then you don't necessarily. So I mean, it's just really different. But the studio is its own beast, so you get to experiment a lot more in the studio, and you get to take your time, and you get to really think. Whereas what we do live is a lot more, improvised and immediate. We might have a 10-minute whistle solo, or we might have a 20-minute drum solo. It's a lot looser, which is cool. But the studio is fun because you really get to hone in and, think about what you're doing.
You play a lot of different gigs at a lot of different places with a lot of different crowds. You go from Golden Plains, By the Meadow, which is coming up, Howler, but then we've also got the Castlemaine State Festival and a few like pure jazz sort of events. What are the crowds like? How do they vary? And I suppose, do you feed off the guests in different ways?
I guess we try wherever we play to make people dance, because that's a problem with like jazz, quote unquote, is like a lot of people think it's this intellectual thing and you have to sit there and not talk and not necessarily have a good time, or just be in your own head. But our main objective is to have a good time and have people dance, so we try and do that wherever we play, And we've played at Bennett's Lane, which is a really traditional jazz club, and we've had people dancing there, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're going to dig into that because I really want to pull you up on that jazz as an intellectual thing, but we're going to play some Tin Pan Orange for you guys just to set the mood a little bit. This one's Cities of Gold. Just stay tuned, you're watching 1700.